Nofri Namadati, and welcome to the second lesson. In the first lesson, we took 3 words. I hope you still remember them. These words are Nofri, which means high, Ugai, which means by, and Namirati, which means my beloved or my dear. We're going to continue. And my dear, we're going to take the second word for my dear, which is when the person that we are saying to him dear is a boy or a man. So we are going to call him Pa Manrit. As we said before, Pa for the singular masculine. So Pa Manrit, and Manrit is singular. As you noticed before, when we said Na Manrati, which is plural. But for single, it is Manrit, whether it is masculine or feminine. So for a boy or a man, we say Pa Manrit. Say it again with me. Pa Manrit. Pa Manrit. For a singular feminine, it is the beginning, the word my changes to ta, and then becomes Ta Manrit. Ta Manrit. For a mother, a girl, a lady, you say Ta Manrit, which is my beloved or my dear. So we can join the words together. If we want to say hi to our beloved, we'll say Nofri Na Manrati. Nofri Na Manrati. If it is a boy or a man, you say Nofri Pa Manrit, means hi, my dear. Or if it is a girl or a lady, then it is Nofri Ta Manrit. We repeat them again. Nofri Na Manrati, say hi, my dear, when they are a group of people, 2 or more. For a boy or a man, it is Nofri Pa Manrit, and for a lady or a girl, Nofri Ta Manrit. Nofri Na Manrati, Nofri Pa Manrit, Nofri Ta Manrit. Also the same thing we can use with the other word that we learned in the first lesson. So you can say by. Ugai Na Manrati is by my beloved or my dear. If it is a man, then it is Ugai Pa Manrit. For a girl or lady, it is Ugai Ta Manrit. Now we're going to learn 2 more vowels. These 2 vowels, the first one, it looks like the English capital H, and it is not really an H. It is 2 I's joined together. 2 I's. The I's, how we pronounce the I, like in the word Nofri, we pronounce it I. So here there are 2 of them joined together by this line here in the middle. And when we write them, we write first these 2 letters, and then we join them 2 lines, and then we join them with a line in the middle. So they are pronounced as if they are 2 together. It's a long E. So it is E. So this thing is E. Now this letter, it looks like a W, but it's not really a W. It is like 2 O's next to each other. So the pronunciation, it is, you imagine it is as if an O and another O, and then you took the top off this thing. So instead of saying O, it is O. O. So this is the way you write them, and that's how you pronounce them. We are going to review again how you pronounce. So the first one, the Eta, you pronounce it as E, which is, as I said before, it is 2 I's joined with a line in the middle. So it becomes E, and when you compare it with how you pronounce the one that looks like the I, it is E, a short E, and this one as a long E. Whereas the O, the long O, it is like 2 O's next to each other. So it's a long O. So this O alone, this one, is pronounced O. But this letter here, this big O, is pronounced O, O, okay? We have to distinguish between this pronunciation of this letter and the pronunciation of this letter. So this one is O, this one is U, and this is the letter that is at the beginning of the word U-gai. So the O, we have three of them. We have the short O, which is just O, the long O, and the closed one, the U, which is the O and the epsilon together, U. So we have three. One more time. So the short O, the long O, and then the U, which is written by these two letters. We'll take a little break and come back in a minute. Now we're back, and the two letters, the two new vowels that we learned are the E and the O. Another thing I would like to review, because of certain words we are going to read in a minute, is that when we have this iota, this letter that looks like an I, next to another vowel, whether it is after it or before it, it's pronounced always like a Y. So when this iota is next to another vowel, it's a Y. So these two letters would be pronounced Ya. The iota and the alpha would be Ya. This one is I. These, when it is next to the short O, it is Yo or Oi. Yo and Oi. This one here is the long O, so it is Yo and Oi. Let's go back again here. So these two here are Ya and I. These two here are Yo and Oi. These two here are Yo and Oi. Yo and Oi. Here there's another thing here that we want to review, and that's what's called Jing Kim. Jing Kim. Kim means movement, and Jing Kim, the movement. But we'll see the use of this Jing Kim. It is placed on top of any single letter. Any letter can have a Jing Kim on top of it. And when you have the Jing Kim on top of a letter, this makes this letter a separate syllable. It's pronounced by itself as a separate syllable. So if it is a consonant like M, N, T, or any one of those consonants, then it acts as if we're adding an E before it. So it becomes M, N, or Et. But if it is on top of a vowel, we don't put an E or anything before it, but the vowel is pronounced separately. So this will be A alone, or O, or E. So let's go back. If it is a consonant, then as if you're adding an E before it. So it becomes M, N, or Et. Whereas on top of vowels, all what is going to do is going to make this vowel separate syllable. Now we're going to apply these rules that we took for the following words. The first word is amu. As you can see, the first alpha of the word has U. So this word is amu, means come when you talk to a man or a boy. For the feminine, it is me. As you know, this letter is two I's next to each other attached with a line in the middle. So it is me. Ami. Ami means come for singular feminine. For the plural, let's look at this. It's three syllables. And then these three together these three letters together. This is a long O, and this is iota. So since it is coming immediately after a vowel, it's going to pronounce like a Y. So it is a, moi, and then here ni. So it is a, moi, ni. Amoini means come for plural. When we are telling a lot of people to come, you are telling them amoini. So one more time. Amu for the singular masculine, ami for the singular feminine, amoini for plural. Amu, ami, amoini. And now we can use this with the words about my dear. So we can say amu, pamerit, which come my dear, when we're talking to a boy or a man. So amu, pamerit means come, my dear. If it is a feminine, then it is ami, ta merit. Notice here the ta because it is feminine, and ami because it is feminine. So it is ami, ta merit. For the plural, it is amoini, namedati. Amoini, namedati. So it is amu, pa merit, ami, ta merit, amoini, na menrati. Now we conclude our second lesson, and Ugai Namarati for the next time.